Good morning, sir and ma'am. First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Narsingh Patel and I am from Jaunpur, UP. I have qualified my graduation degree in BSc from Veer Bahadur Singh Purvanchal University and post-graduation degree in MSc Tech from Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi. Currently, I taught JEE and NEET batches, including the top batches, and I have more than 5 years of teaching experience. Today, we are going to discuss about the a concept which is used in organic chemistry, and my topic is inductive effect. Okay, then let's discuss inductive effect. Inductive effect. In this topic, we learn about what is inductive effect, what is inductive effect, how it operates, and what is the application of inductive effect. Okay. Then first we have to learn what is definition of inductive effect. Definition. We can say that the partial displacement of sigma electron pair from less electronegative atom to more electronegative atoms or group is known as inductive effect. Then we can say that it is the partial displacement of sigma electron from less electronegative atom to more electronegative atom or group. Okay, then this is the definition, and further we move how it operates. Then as you know that as you see here, inductive effect is the partial displacement of sigma electron, means it has no relation with the pi bond. Then okay, we learn about how it operates. In other way we can say that we are going to discuss about characteristics of inductive effect. What is its characteristics? First characteristic is it is always operates through a sigma bond. In other words, you can say that inductive effect it has no relation with the pi bond. Okay, and third point is it is partial effect. Why it is called partial effect, we discuss after 2 minutes. Why it is called as partial effect? Because one atom contain del positive charge and another atom contain del negative charge. In this way we can say that this is partial effect. Okay, and fourth point is it is permanent effect. Means once polarity is developed between the atoms, between the molecules, then it is always permanent. It does not diminishes. Okay, and it is partial effect, it is a permanent effect. Okay, then further we are going to discuss about types of inductive effect. Types of inductive effect. What is its type? It is of two types. One is positive inductive effect. In short, we can say that plus I effect, and another is minus I effect, यानी कि it means negative inductive effect. Okay, what is positive inductive effect? Positive inductive effect, let's discuss first of all minus I effect, means negative inductive effect. Negative inductive effect is that where electron, the group or atom, the group or atom, the group or atom which withdraws electron, for example, if we consider CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl, we know that chlorine is more electronegative than carbon, so it withdraws the electron towards itself. That's why it gets del negative charge, and carbon attached with chlorine gets partial positive charge. Here carbon polarity developed between the this carbon and chlorine molecule, and this positive charge also withdraws electron this carbon, so it requires partial del positive, and in this way this carbon is also withdraws electron from this carbon. That's why it requires partial positive charge. In this way we can say that chlorine overall withdraws the electron from the group. That's why chlorine is considered as minus I effect showing group. Okay, there are some types of group which we categorize the minus I power, and we have to remember these powers in exams. So this series is NF3 plus NR3 plus NS3 plus, and after that NO2, cyanide, acid, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and this one is ether, and alcohol, and after that this is alkyne, this one is amine, and after that phenyl, and in last alkene. This is the minus I power of groups. We know that the atom which contains positive charge are more strongly electron withdrawing group. We can also consider the series like the complete positive charge, complete, we can say that complete positive charge, and complete positive charge has more minus I power, and after that partial positive charge, and after that more En atom. If we check the minus I power of each group, then we have to consider these ideas. Means complete positive charge has more minus I power, and partial positive charge has less minus I power, and the group which belongs to more electronegative atom has lower minus I power. So you can say that in this series NF3 plus, NR3 plus, and NS3 plus have complete positive charge. Here NO2 we can write in this way, N double bond O, and this, and you can say that nitrogen is sp2 hybridized, and it has polar bond means oxygen contain del negative and this contain del positive, means कि partial positive charge is developed. उसके बाद and after that we can say that partial positive charge has less minus I power than complete positive charge. And here one confusion arises between alcohol and ether group. We know that minus I power of ether is more than alcohol, but if we talk about minus I power, then ether has more minus I power than alcohol. But if we talk about plus M power, we can say that plus M or plus R power, then alkoxy group has less plus R power than alcoholic group. Why this concept, how we can say that So we know that, takes example, water molecule, bond angle is 104.5 degree, nearly 104.5 degree. If we replaced hydrogen by alkoxy group, then we can say that this is alcohol, and after that if we replace this hydrogen by alkyl group, then this become, if we consider, if you don't mind, what is the bond angle between hydrogen and carbon, let's say suppose this can be theta, this is theta 1 and that is theta 2 and theta 3, okay. So we know that as steric hindrance increases, the bulky group more repel to each other, that's why bond angle is also increases, and we can say that theta 1 is less than theta 2 and theta 2 is also less than theta 3. We know that the percent of S character, is directly proportional to electronegativity. Means in other ways, percent of S character is directly proportional to bond angle. Means if bond angle is more, then percentage of S character is also more. If percentage of S character is more, then electronegativity is more, and that's why we can say that the group which have more bond angle or have more En and more minus I power. Okay, so in this way we can say that minus I power of alcohol and alkoxy group, between alcohol and alkoxy group, ether alkoxy group has more minus I power. Okay, similarly we can say that ammonia has pyramidal structure, this, and N here H, here NH, yeah, we can replace it by alkyl group, and R and R. Okay, if you replace hydrogen by alkyl group, then we can say that if theta 1 is the bond angle between this hydrogen and this theta 2, then obviously we can say that theta 2 is greater than theta 1, and bond angle of NR3 plus NS4 plus NR3 plus. Okay, so after that we can say that bond angle of theta 2 is greater than theta 1, that's why NR3 plus has more minus I power than NS3 plus. Okay, so then we clear from this series, we have to remember this. What is this? This is minus I power of different group are atoms. Okay, then moves, we know that inductive effect is of two types. We have discussed minus I power, and similarly we also have to discuss plus I effect. Okay, so what is plus I effect? Plus I and positive inductive effect. What is positive inductive effect? The group are atom which donates electron are known as plus I effect. Okay, for example, if we talk about plus I power, then we can say that NH minus O minus COO minus 3 degree alkyl group, 2 degree alkyl group, and after that 1 degree alkyl group, and 1 degree in between 1 degree isotopic effect is also observed. We can say that carbon and for example CT, CD and CH, in between these 3 isotopes, CT has more plus I effect than CH bond, and this is the plus I order effect. Okay, and after that we obviously know that methyl group is also have plus I effect. Okay, then we can say that in this effect, carboxylate ion, let's see, oxygen, between oxygen and nitrogen, oxygen is more electronegative. That's why if minus negative charge contain oxygen and nitrogen, because electronegativity of oxygen is more than nitrogen, so it becomes less available for donation. That's why if we talk about plus I effect, then plus I effect, and here we can say that we are talking about electronegativity of oxygen is more than nitrogen. That's why we can say that NH minus have more plus I power than O minus. And after we have to say this is carboxylate ion. This carboxylate ion, here negative charge is also present on oxygen, but this negative charge and this negative charge have a very difference, because in carboxylate ion there is a resonance, because let's see, pi, here pi bond are present, here single bond, and this is lone pair. This lone pair is conjugated between oxygen to oxygen. That's why it has less tendency to donate any group. Here also the application of inductive effect are observed. We can see in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.